So it looks like Lena and Jett was caught out at the same place at the same time once again, which has now caused a little tit for tat back and forth between exes. So now both Lena and Jett posted some photos on their Instagram story, and supporters realized that they were at the same location. And now keep in mind that these two were caught out at the same place at the same time just last month. So now this is where Jett made it his duty to make sure that everybody knew that he was on the same boat as Lena. So now if y'all want the full scoop on all of that, y'all can check out my video right here. So now on top of that, it seems like these two have decided to start following each other on Instagram. So now a lot of supporters are questioning, why they keep finding themselves in the same place at the same time. So now some supporters feel like, well, you know what, they do have the same friend group. But some supporters are questioning, well, we never saw them around each other before. So what has changed? Well, the thing that has changed is that Jett is no longer in a relationship. So now the friend group that he's around, actually he was introduced to these people, which is Flo and his people, through Angel. And when Angel and Jett were together, they kind of was just doing their own thing. They really wasn't hanging out with a lot of people. But it seems like now that Jett is single, Jett has been hanging out with the boys a lot, which is Flo. And Lena has a friendship with Flo. So maybe that's why we're now seeing them around each other a lot more, because now he's outside. So now a lot of supporters are not buying this idea that just because Jett is back outside, as to why Jett and Lena keep running into each other at the same place at the same time. In fact, they feel like they may have something going on, because they do have a history. So now a lot of supporters are not here for Lena right now. In fact, they're calling her shady, messy, and just wanting Angel's leftovers. But is it really leftovers though? Because some supporters feel like she had him first. But you know what? We'll get more into that later in the video. So now shortly after the T pages picked up on this story between Jett and Lena, Wooda, which is Lena's ex, decided to pop out with some photos of him and Angel, which is Jett's ex. Now he posted this on his IG story, but not only that, he also posted these photos on TikTok and on YouTube. And Angel dropped down in the comments on TikTok basically saying that, listen, they've been locked in, which now has a lot of supporters wondering, wait, what is going on between these two? So supporters also realized that the photos that Wooda posted were actually at least a month old, because Angel's hair is from the same photo shoot that she was having for her brand, which was about a month ago. So now not only that, it seems like these two are back following each other on Instagram as well. So now keep in mind, these two were cool before, but once Angel became friends with Lena, out of respect, she kind of pulled back her friendship from Wooda. So it seems like they decided to get back cool again. Or is there something more going on between them? I don't know. Only time will tell. But what we do know is that he was even supporting her just last month. Now, Angel had a pop-up shop and he decided to come out and support her. So Angel's mother posted a photo of her and Wooda, and Wooda actually had reposted this photo. So yeah, it seems like they have been cool for a minute now. So now, of course, a lot of supporters are speculating that there may be a little bit more going on between them instead of just a friendship, especially after these photos drop, and especially now knowing how long they've been back cool. So now a lot of supporters are definitely here for the possibilities that there may be something more going on between Wooda and Angel. In fact, they're hoping so. All because Lena is now around Jett, back in his face, and they're back following each other. So what do y'all think about that? Because some supporters feel like that would be the ultimate gift back after what Lena did to Angel. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. So now this is what I will say. I feel like a lot of supporters are just kind of missing some of the pieces, or just wanting to rewrite history. Because when it comes to these two girls, they both have been shady towards each other. And in fact, they both have backdoored each other. So now, as I said earlier in my video, there are supporters that feel like Lena had Jett first. And to be honest, she kind of did. So now both girls are interested in Jett, and they spend the weekend at the Johnson twins' house for the twins' birthday. Now Jett is spending the weekend there as well, because Jett is best friends with Jada. Jada tells Angel that my best friend is interested in you. But see, when both girls are now face to face with Jett, Jett is interested in Lena. And they were booed up for the night. They were on each other at the club. They were kissing in the car. She was wearing his chain, and they were sleeping next to each other that night as well. But instead of Angel accepting that for what it was, Angel decides the next morning to pull Jett to the side and ask him to take her to the store so that they could have a one-on-one conversation, so that she could find out whether or not he was really interested in her. Now, for those that don't want to accept that that's what Angel did to Lena, I'm going to allow Angel to tell y'all herself. So y'all check this out.
I get up in the morning and I'm just talking to the Johnson twins, like, damn, like, what all happened? Still nobody told me that nobody kissed. Like, nobody told me that. So, wait, they did tell me, did they?
I don't know. Did they tell you? I don't know.
No, they told me that y'all rode home in the same car. I didn't even remember who I rode home in the car with. I'm not gonna lie. Anywho, we got back to the house, and that morning I had asked him, I was like, let's talk, because the Johnson twins was telling me something. Lena was telling me she don't really for him, but you throw yourself on him. So I'm like, okay, everybody giving me mixed signals. I ain't really had like a real conversation with him yet, like by myself. So I was like, can you take me to the store and we could talk? We wound up going to the store, and I was like, yeah, like, everybody's telling me this. You're not really saying that, like you.
See, that's what you call a backdoor. Angel went behind her friend and stepped on Lena's toes in order to get to Jett. Now, she even admits that she wasn't even able to speak to Jett the night before because Lena apparently was throwing herself at Jett. But the thing is, Jett was catching it though. Jett was in Lena's face instead of Angel's face, despite whatever Jada had told Angel that he was interested in her. So now Angel and Jett start talking. They end up in a relationship. Then fast forward to Influencer City. Everybody knows what happened between Angel and Lena. And Lena was 100% in the wrong because she knew that Angel and Jett were dealing with each other. Like, come on now, they were in a whole relationship. Girl, what are you doing? But see, what she also knew was what Angel did to her from the very beginning when it came to Jett. So now I'm not saying that justifies what Lena did because it absolutely does not. But what I'm saying is that the tit for tat between these girls regarding Jett has been like this from the very beginning. See, a lot of supporters want to point out the fact that Lena wasn't a good friend to Angel, but the truth of the matter is that Angel wasn't a good friend to Lena as well, especially when it comes to this whole Jett situation. And in fact, they have been both playing in each other's faces. And their friendship had been over before this whole Influencer City situation even happened. Their friendship was over the moment that Jett entered the equation. Alright guys, well that's all I got for this video, so I will catch you next time with some more scoops. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks!